2, 1.
Welcome back to Your Fresh Podcast. I'm Jordan. I'm here with David.
What's up?
Hey guys, we're back. The live stream, guys. If you want to watch it, check it out on the Your Fresh Podcast YouTube channel. We are live showing videos and stuff when possible. If you're listening on just what's it called? Voice meter, Spotify, Instagram.
Yeah, everything.
Literally everywhere. If you're listening, that's perfectly okay. We'll make sure this
Hopefully, I've set up the chat in the window, so it's like in the center of the windows, but hopefully it works like nicely, and I've squared it off, and we'll see what happens, right? It's baby steps.
But I know people like the having it as an audio version as well. So you know, I'm trying to definitely make sure that we're
always recording.
Well, I always got an audio. I want to make sure that the conversation is also audio friendly. You know,
yes.
I remember listening to the I sometimes listen to the H3 podcast.
I have been more lately.
It's a very fun podcast, but the problem is it's a video audio podcast.
Yes.
You do need both. I think there's one time I was watching it, I was listening to it on the way to like work or something, and there was just like this 15 seconds of like them watching something.
And it's just like silent, and like you get the movie audio, and it's like, what is this?
Completely silent. It sounded like someone like opening a bag of like chips and eating some chips, and everyone's like bursting out laughing, like, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen. And I was like, well, now I have to open YouTube and find
go look at it. Burn all my data.
Yeah, literally, my poor fucking data. But yeah, so I want to try and make sure this podcast is also audio friendly for those who've always been listening on audio, you know. But
I keep forgetting we have a camera, so I'm just like always looking at you like we normally do.
Normally, yeah. I'm cycling through the two to make sure, like, yeah.
You know, see, this is the thing we really need. We need two cameras where I can set up one that looks at my face, so I can just like look at the camera and talk, and I know you're there.
Editing would be a massive pain for you. Oh, like a
not really, because
switchboard.
I can run, like I can just set it up with hotkeys and beep beep beep, and there you go.
Let's do that. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Next step. That's what we'll do next time.
Well,
that'll be good stuff.
Next step will be getting a camera that doesn't look like garbage.
We're using your.
I mean, it's not. It's okay for what it is.
Yeah.
It's cheap. I'm looking at like getting a 4K one.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. It'd be good if my camera could be used for
I'm an idiot. I should have tested that out.
Yes, okay, we have time next time.
That's fine.
We'll test it when we use it next time. There's like a nice mirrorless camera hanging on David's wall. Very nice Canon.
And I haven't used it to do basically anything because like I don't. It's not convenient to take around, right?
No, honestly, no. It's more convenient than like the massive DSLR camera that I have.
Sure, yeah. If you have like a giant.
Indeed. Like those are pretty difficult to like walk around Japan with. I think I've seen more tourists like sort of cycling around Japan, and I always know who the tourists are. And I know what you think. You think like, oh, it's because like they're not wearing masks. No, most of them are wearing masks. It's mostly because a lot of them have like giant rucksacks and then giant cameras.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're either a photographer taking like street photography, or you've just come here and you're doing a big old trip around Tokyo. I'm kind of really enjoying seeing tourists like coming to Japan. A lot of them for the first time. Like I was crossing through Shibuya today to come to David's house, and I saw like, you know, that bridge between the Inogashira-sen and JR line.
Yeah, in between the two buildings.
Yeah, you can look down at like Shibuya Crossing from there and stuff. Someone.
Popular standing spot.
Very popular standing spot.
Or used to be anyway. I don't know now after they've done construction.
It still is. It's still very much accessible. They are very much like constructing it still. So like it's slowly beginning to open up again.
Mm-hmm.
But there was someone on my train, and I'll get to that. There was someone on my train, and as we got off, they jolted off the train. They beeped through the pass, and I'm watching them like, where this person's late? They're gonna miss their transfer. What's going on here? And as I get to like the escalator towards the glass area, I just see them standing, looking at Shibuya Crossing, just in fucking awe. Just like, this is it. This is the crossing. And I'm like, that's adorable. I've never looked at Shibuya. I've never looked at anyone, a person, an item of food, Shibuya Crossing, the way that this man was looking at Shibuya Crossing. He was in awe of the crossing. He was like, this is it.
It's just people crossing a street. Like, I don't get it.
I will never get it. I'm from London. We have a very similar thing in Oxford. Oxford Street, that is. I don't understand the allure of Shibuya Crossing. I don't understand why it's loved so much. But
I mean, I'm from country bumpkin bumfuck nowhere, and even I'm like, I don't give a shit.
That's the official name of his town.
Yes.
I get it. I don't get it. I don't get why they love it so much, but I'm glad they do. You know, have fun. I think it's the same with like for me. It's what's the place I hate? Fuck.
Osaka.
I hate Osaka. Harajuku. I fucking hate Osaka. Hate Harajuku. But
do you hate Harajuku or do you just hate Takeshita Dori?
I just hate Takeshita Dori.
Yeah, Takeshita Dori is
sucks. Harajuku's fine, beautiful, great shops.
Yeah,
nice area, great cafes there, really good place to hang out.
Pretty nice.
Love Meiji Jingu, great shrine. Honestly, the streets, there's lots of really nice little coffee shops hidden around. Like is it Motosando Dori? The big long old shopping street.
No, that's Takeshita Dori.
No, not that one.
Harajuku?
Not the small street, like the big main street that everyone walks down. That's not Takeshita Dori, is it?
Yes, it is.
Is it really?
The one with the staircase at the end near the station.
No. I mean, like once you come out of that hellscape of a street.
Oh, the one that runs the opposite direction of that street.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
Okay, I know what one you're talking about.
Yeah,
now.
exactly. The big street in that area is fucking wonderful. I think if
the
you
one
go...
with the condom shop.
Exactly, yeah, the one with the condom shop.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Exactly that. I think if you come to Harajuku and you go to like Takashita Dori, the only interesting thing to look at on that street is there's a big gacha store that opened. And if you have
that recent?
Recent, couple this year, I think.
Okay.
If you have like a couple $100 yen that you just want to throw down the drain at some fucking sick gacha, I love gacha, dude. David has so much fucking.
2, 3, 4, 5. Like I have but like 5 of the same one.
Oh my god.
3 of the same one. And then I got gacha over there.
So much fucking gacha. But it's fun. I'm also a collector of gacha, but I like the stylish coffee gacha. They're always a little more expensive.
That Kurosuke one.
Oh, the Kurosuke one's cool. It's just massive as well, dude.
It's big. Yeah, hang on. We have video. I can just show you Kurosuke.
Grab it. David's house is like, it's really fun to come to David's house because every week, not every week, I'm exaggerating, but
that's a bit much.
I'm exaggerating, but like occasionally I'll come back and they're just like massive, like new gacha, and I'm like, yo, this is fucking sick, bro.
Nice little Kurosuke.
It's cute, honestly. Oh, that's how they put it in. The head splits in half and they put the body inside of it.
You open the head and the body goes inside.
Japan science has gone too far.
Yes.
That's fucking sick, bro.
Or you're giving him like a lobotomy. I don't know. Like,
you can fill it with candy.
You could. I don't know if you'd want to, but you could.
That's really cute, honestly.
So he actually came, like, if you look at him, where like all the black stuff is, like that was just the same color as his head.
Oh, no
I've
way.
taken one of my markers to him to put in all the black,
seriously?
and it looks way better.
Oh, dude, that looks very professional. Well done, my man.
Looks much better.
I always forget that David's a very talented artist. Like, he does all the behind the scenes Photoshop stuff that we do, all the Gundam building and shit.
I don't think you've seen this.
Oh.
This looks much nicer now that I put all the black lining on.
Oh, fuck yeah. David just handed me a big old gun of a mat. Let's put it right here, a big old sword to it. David's like, Gundam building is not something I'd ever get into, only because I know that I'm really bad at doing like weird, like komokai, intimate, like design details and stuff like that. But I feel like if I did, I'd get way too obsessed with it.
Oh, hang on, I gotta fix the autofocus on that. Let's continue. Sorry.
Yeah, I'd get way too obsessed with it and just be like, it's gotta be perfect, otherwise, you know what I mean?
Right.
I know that's gonna be me. Speaking of perfection and cameras and such, David, did I realize this week?
What's that?
Speaking of my week this week, very quickly, my house is the worst house for filming video.
Because you have the big windows, yeah?
What? David, I have maybe a 3-hour window in my day where I can film video with good lighting. And if I miss that window, I literally cannot film a nice looking video. To the extent where I missed the window this week because I was like working or whatever, and I was like, I'll just film something later on the day. It's no worries. Set up the camera.
It looks like a supernova's going on outside your window.
It looked like I was filming from inside of God's anus. I assume it's really bright in there. It was.
I've never been,
but I assume. You know what I'm saying? It was disgusting. It was so overblown, and nothing I was doing with the camera was sorted out. I put
close your blinds.
I did. But if you close, the problem is you close your blinds. Like my blinds are really heavy.
Yeah.
So the room becomes really dark. So you have to use like this type of lighting, like room lighting. And my room lighting is really weird in that case. It doesn't light my room up in a way that looks good. So
it just like
yeah.
kind of
Yeah, it washes out everything and makes you like it makes the video look like shit. To the extent where I filmed like an entire video, and then I was like, okay, the video's filmed, should be okay. And I'm going through the editing, and I was like, okay, let me mess with the lighting first. And I was like, this is awful. Like I do not want to put I will not put this out. Like I wouldn't. I deleted all the files. This is terrible. I'm not gonna put this out because like I've got to put out something.
Oh, you're afraid of doing whiteface.
I don't, bro. I'm so scared of doing accidental whiteface.
Don't do whiteface.
Fucking terrifying, bro. Like it's not good. It's like
you know what? That is a good question, chat. Where is the umeshu? It's in my kitchen under the sink.
I like he asked it like he has a gun to our head.
He's like accusing. Where's it?
Where's the umeshu? Bring it out right now. Take a look right now. Prove to me it's still alive. I want proof of life.
I still got a lot of it. It's still under the thing there.
It's like 1,000 liters you made. It's fucking brilliant.
Not 1,000.
It's like 2,000 liters. It's so many fucking liters of umeshu. But I digress. So I'm spending like probably this evening, I assume, looking for like a good angle that I can like just constantly film in.
Why don't you just buy like a cheap ass ring light from China?
I have one.
Then what's your problem?
It lights in a way that looks like shit on my glasses. Like it shines back to the thing. This is a massive ring coming from my glasses. It looks terrible.
Like pornography, whatever.
A little bit, yeah. Like it's not good. Like it's gonna be a case of spending a couple hours just like looking for a good angle, good lighting to film, and then just like keeping that area of my room sort of like.
Well, at that point, you need like a box light.
Honestly, yeah, I was thinking
there is no chat on the screen. You are right. There is no chat on the screen. I will fix that as soon as I can.
No, yeah, honestly, yeah. It's I think I just need like a nice box light, like some kind of soft lighting, so I can easily light my room for these videos because I want to get videos out every week if possible. But I mean, the last 2 weeks have been fucking horrible with work. I told you off mic what the hell was going on, but I want to try and get good videos out every time if I can. So like, especially now that interest in Japan is now spiking again because people are wanting to research Japan, come to Japan again, look at the border and stuff. So I think now's a really good time once again to making like Japan focused like content. So yeah, 100%. I'm gonna try to work out.
That would be why I can't see chat because.
Wow, would you break it?
I gotta put it over top of the chat. It's there. It's just I did put it in the wrong spot. Also, it's white for some reason. I don't know why it's white. It should be black.
Strange. Ooh.
That's okay.
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'll fix it.
Dude,
it's fine.
As you're fixing the chat, how was your man? What did you do this week?
What have I done this week?
Tell me a tale.
I finished Gato.
Gato?
Yes,
oh,
Gato.
The series?
Yes, I finished it.
Was it good?
It stuck the landing, which I was pleasantly surprised by. I did not expect it to stick the landing in the way that it did, so I'm kind of impressed. Yeah, like it's not. If you are into like Kamen Rider or Power Rangers like vaguely, but you're also a like 32-year-old adult like me, and you're like, I don't watch children's shows, but I kind of still love them. Then this is the show for you because there's like awesome fights. Like the fights are really, 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 really good because like it's very evident that they got people who knew how to do like.
Good choreography and stuff.
Choreography and fighting. And then there's blood.
Nice.
There's nudity.
Nice.
It's just, it's all around good. And it just has such a style to it. Like I described it before as like Japanese Gothic, where it's like it's like Gothic mixed with like Buddhist, like the weird like Buddhist type of like I can't like describe it, but like art and stuff, like that kind of thing. It's quite.
Gato is like something I had seen a lot. Like it's very popular. I never knew why, and it was something that I was always thinking to myself, maybe eventually I'll watch it. Maybe one day I'll take the time to watch this thing. When I have some time. But then you started watching it, and I was like, oh, it's a perfect opportunity. I'll wait until David's finished, and I'll wait. And if it's good, I'll watch it. And if not, I'm just not gonna watch it. Like, but yeah, it's been good. I don't really know what else to say. It's been good. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. Recommendation, try it.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it.
Hell yeah, more than you'd recommend. What's the one that you watched last week? The anime that was going crazy. Everyone was watching it.
Oh, Cyberpunk.
But
I would definitely recommend Cyberpunk over Gato, but they're like a different genre. This is like comparing apples to bananas. It's like,
oh, it makes sense. Yeah. I still haven't watched Cyberpunk, and I've seen.
You should.
I know, like
you should.
Every time.
What's wrong with you?
Every time I open like some kind of anime Reddit or like Twitter or something, there's always someone talking about how good Cyberpunk is. Anime of the year, it's so good. Wow,
yes,
it's great.
It is. Yes.
I'm gonna watch it. Speaking of anime, Chainsaw Man came out. Have you seen it?
I have not seen the first thing of Chainsaw Man. So
the first episode.
No, Chainsaw Man, like period.
Oh yeah. It's just come out. The first episode, first season.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yep.
I thought it was already there had already been a season of Chainsaw Man.
Nope. It's season
so,
1,
so all the
episode 1.
shit that people were talking about was Chainsaw Man, like the manga.
Yes. Right? Yeah. It's had massive hype for like a really long time, and then episode 1 finally came out, and I was like, I'm gonna watch it because like I was talking to like my friend Sean. And Sean isn't much of like a manga reader or an anime watcher per se, but if it's really good to watch it. And he was like, I recommend it, it's really good. And I was like, that's rare to get a manga recommendation from him. So as soon as it came out, I gave it a watch. It's very good. Very fun, very interesting. It sets up the world really nicely. And then like the most entertaining thing about it isn't actually the anime itself. It was like the sort of quote unquote controversy surrounding it, where everyone was like, there's too much CGI. I don't like it. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yep.
People jerk off traditional animation far too fucking much for people who don't know anything about animation.
Yeah. No, it's too much CGI. I don't like it. It looks bad. It doesn't. It looks fantastic. It's very well animated. It's a nice balance of like hand drawn and a sort of CGI. As a man who doesn't like, I don't like heavily CGI'd anime, like that Berserk one.
Oh god, when they did the Golden Age arc for the 8th time that they've done Berserk.
They're doing it again.
Stop.
They're doing it.
Move past Golden Age. Other parts of that series exist. In fact, like Golden Age ends at volume like 16.
16, yeah.
There's 42 volumes, or 41, but 42 is gonna be coming. Like you have another 30-esque volumes of shit to cover.
Much.
I understand they were on a boat for a long time at one point, but like that's like 20 volumes later.
Was it 6 years on a boat?
Here's the wild thing, right?
Go on.
The show is called Berserk.
Indeed.
And the reason it's called Berserk is because of the armor that Guts wears, right?
Indeed.
We've never seen that fucking armor in any of the anime because it's never got far enough into the story for him to even have it.
Wait, serious?
Except for the 2016 anime that was hot trash.
It was very bad, yeah. You're right. Holy shit. It's really sad that the manga, for those who've read it, the manga of Berserk is very, very good. Like,
yes, extremely.
It's so good to the extent where child me read like everything there was to read in the space of like a month or something like that. Crazy. Like it was
so good.
It was so fucking. And this is a time where like you either buy the physical copy or you search the web furiously to find anywhere that has like the manga basically printed, like uploaded. It was hard back in the day, basically.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy, especially like a manga that's like violent like that. It's a little bit harder to
find a translated version as well. It's very difficult. So like, it's very good. And looking at like how bad of a job the animators, the studios are doing animating like Berserk, I feel like they kind of think that the name alone is good enough that people watch it anyway.
Well,
and that might be the case.
The thing with the Berserk anime, and I think I've mentioned this before, is that like they came into doing that anime and they did not have the time to actually do anything in regards to like training themselves up on the animation software they're using. Like it was like, okay, we need an episode out next week.
Jesus
and
Christ.
We have like barely learned how to use this software. So like in hindsight, yeah, that's probably not a good idea to do that.
Is that what it was? Is that why it looks so shit?
It is why it looks like hot garbage.
I know there was news coming out about Berserk that in like, was it 60 something days
they're gonna make another anime.
Yeah, they're gonna make because right now they're once again redoing the Berserk Golden Age arc. I watched I think 3 seconds of the opening and I was like, oh, this is also shit, so I won't be watching this. Very sad times.
Yeah,
I was excited for it as well. Like I thought, I was like, a new animation, Berserk is fucking cool. Okay, I'll give it a watch. I don't mind rewatching Golden Arc for like the umpteenth time because it's good. It's good. It's a cool arc. Cool shit happens. Doesn't he fight what's the fucking the big old The dude with the big horns. I forgot his name.
Oh,
Not fucking Mephistopheles.
Zod.
He fights Zod. I was like, it's similar to a guy in the name of a thing, and I was like,
Superman.
what? Superman. That's it. Fucking Zod. Yeah.
I agree with this chat message though. Cyberpunk Edge Runners is great. I love Studio Trigger's animation, but I didn't finish it yet. I lose motivation when everyone's hyping too much.
Dude, yeah.
I agree with you, but in the case of Cyberpunk, the hype is actually warranted.
Since we're talking about anime, there's something I started watching. I'm going to find it. I had it saved. It's called To Your Eternity. Have you seen that?
Nope. I don't watch anime, man.
Of course, I forgot about that.
I'm like, oh, Cyberpunk is cool. I like Cyberpunk. I'll watch Cyberpunk.
There's one called, for those who like anime, it's a Fumetsu no Anata e. And it's basically like To Your Eternity. And I watched episode 1 ages ago. And then I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I was like, well, similar to chat, I was like, I'm done.
Right, yeah.
Well, I'm done. Like, I do it a lot. I'll watch like one episode and I'll be like, oh, no, I don't.
Yeah, you know, okay, if I'm watching an anime, I'm going to give it 5 episodes. If I don't care about any of the stuff that's going on in your show in 5 episodes, you've done goofed. That means I've spent at least 2.5 hours watching your show.
For me, it depends. Like if the anime is releasing weekly,
yes,
you need to have weekly captivating episodes, or at least end in a way that I'm so excited for the next episode. Wow, Tanoshimi. Otherwise, I don't drop it per se. I just forget it exists. I'm a busy man.
Yeah.
You know,
yes,
it's like,
I know exactly what you mean.
So with the Eternity one, the concept was interesting. It was like this guy is going around, and this like thing. You don't know what it is. And he's going around. He's like sort of understanding what like humanity is, blah blah blah. And I watched episode 1. I was like, very very interesting episode. Good episode 1. Will I continue it? Next week comes over. I just completely forgot it existed. Just completely forgot. And then this season's anime release stuff, season 2 is coming out.
Yes.
And I was like, oh shit, they made us. I was watching that. I just remembered. I was like, oh, let me
And then you turn it on and you're like, now I remember why I stopped watching.
Oh my god. A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I like watched the episode 1 and I was like, this is kind of I'll give it as you said, I'll give it a couple episodes.
Well, like my rationale there is, right? Like 5 episodes is 2.5 hours.
That's a lot. That's a movie.
A movie length runtime. If I can enjoy a movie for 2.5 hours, I should be able to enjoy your TV show for 2.5 hours.
Indeed.
If you have not hooked me, like a movie can do an entire story start to finish in 2.5 hours.
Yep.
If you can't even make me interested in 2.5 hours, you have failed.
You fucked up.
You have so failed.
For me, it was episode 1. I was like, this is okay. Then 2 comes along and I was like, it's developing, it's interesting. 3, 4, I believe, is when it started getting very good. It really dived into like understanding like humanity and what this thing is, and like opens the world a little bit more. And at that point I was like, this is very good. And I think I got to episode, I'm not gonna say where in case someone hasn't watched it yet. I got to a certain episode and someone dies, and I loved this character and they just killed him, and I was like, yeah, I need a break.
Fuck this show.
I was like, bro, fuck this show. No, I can't.
I feel like I watched a lot of like My Hero Academia too.
It's good. You watching new season?
No, because I got fucking bored last season.
What kind of... Wait, was it the school festival season?
Yes, because it went straight fucking Naruto, and I'm like, dude, I don't care about your fake ass Chunin exam. Like, I understand that the writer Horikoshi absolutely loves Naruto, but like to crib the entire Chunin exam and then just be like, I'm gonna put that in my anime too.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I don't care. It's like, because the reason I don't care is because there's an actual like interesting plot that is going on.
It is
behind that.
Yeah.
But then you have like 10 episode stretches where it's like class A fights class B, and I'm like, I do not care because none of these characters matter.
No.
Like class A, sure, whatever, but like class B, like who cares? Like it's just a thing to be like, here's a guy who has a cool power and I gave him a name that's a pun. His name is metal,
and his power is metal. His name's metal. It's like, this is dumb. Yeah, similar. I remember watching it, I was like, this is, from the beginning I was like, great story, good background characters, the villain's great, hero's great, the world they're creating here, and like the new season, fantastic. Like at the end of the previous season and the new season, very very good. A lot of cool shit's happening. World's opening up. Fucking wars are going down. It's fucking sick. Like, good development going on.
I watched all 5 seasons. It's mid.
Is that My Hero Academy?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. People do say, like, there's a big sort of love-hate relationship with My Hero Academia.
I kind of agree.
No, I get that.
It was doing interesting things at the start, but it has just been like, I feel like it has just been treading water for a long time.
Yeah, everyone's sort of waiting for, I know in the manga there are some big things that happen.
Yes.
And people are waiting for those big things to be animated because they're like, oh, these are the points that it gets really fucking cool. And everyone's been hyping the current season, saying like, this is the season where like some cool shit happens. And I'm like, well, that's fantastic.
That's fine.
That's well and good. But
if it take 5 seasons to get there, who gives a shit?
Indeed. And that last season, that was a really good season. They're saving the girl with the horn and shit. That was very cool. Like,
that was okay. That was like an okay set of like 3 episodes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Out of a 20 episode season.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it ended very interestingly. Like, I didn't like the whole like hero intern whatever, but like it made sense. He's got to learn his power somehow. Cool, whatever. But then getting to like, for me, I really didn't like the summer festival thing.
It's just boring.
I was really bored.
If your show has to have an episode where children play instruments or do things that are not related to the plot, I do not care.
For the plot, I got it. I was like, wow, it's because people are mad at Class A because something. And I was like, okay. Because reasons. And I was like, all right, cool. In this universe, I'm sure there's valid reasons. I get it. Bravissimo. But at the same time, that's a 1 episode. That's a 1 episode thing. I don't need 2 or 3 episodes to be like, we're preparing for the school fate. This isn't fucking slice of life. This is meant to be like a hero. We got powers, zap zap, boom boom. Look, I'm fucking boom boom, Sparky Man.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. It was just like, come on, man, get to it. You know.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
I feel you. Anime is a hard topic to get into. Honestly, I know a lot of people do have a sort of somehow have really like vested interest in anime. They really fucking like it.
Well, any anime YouTuber has a vested interest in anime because if the anime isn't good, their bills don't get paid.
Truesies.
Right? So like that's where you get people releasing fucking not episodes, but like YouTube videos. X is the best anime this decade because blah blah blah, and then you watch it and you're like, this is like garbage.
Yeah, I find it interesting when there are certain anime YouTubers who I'm confused as to why they still have any clout, any sort of you know what I'm saying?
Why? Because their opinions are bad or what?
Yeah, like bad opinions. Opinion bad, delete your channel kind of thing. Like, this is why, I don't know, the original Bleach was actually the best of the big 3 and stuff like that. And it's like, well, sir, the man couldn't even draw backgrounds in his manga, but you're telling me that this was the best? Are you sure? Really think about that. What's the face? Inoue did nothing for like the entire show, and this is the best? The man can't write female characters for shit, and this is the best?
Yeah. And then there's a point of the series where she's absolutely broken, and then they're like, you see that line over there? It's on the side. Please sit there.
Yeah. She's like, I can defend against anything. I can turn back time and heal everything. Oh, wait, we made her too strong? Okay, now you're scared. Wait, what? Why?
Yeah.
Fuck's going on here? What the fuck, my dude?
Yeah, I don't know. Some
hate shit like that.
And there's just a lot of garbage that gets made too.
There's 100%. There's a lot of stuff we got to show. A
lot of moi kyun bullshit that I'm just like, I don't give a fuck about this. Like,
did you see they made an anime recently called Maid Cafe Wars?
No, because I don't watch garbage.
Exactly. I did the same thing. I was like, the fuck is this shit? It's about maid cafes fighting over like,
because of course it is. Because
no, it's I've yet to watch it. But I was watching someone talk about it, and they were like, oh, I went into this anime thinking it was like maid cafes being like moe kyun kya, come to my cafe. Nah, these bitches got guns.
Okay,
bro,
so it's what, gunsmith cats?
Yeah, probably. I have no idea. I've yet to watch it, but all I saw was the guy was like, I was watching episode 1, and suddenly a maid shot another maid. I was like, nice. This might be interesting.
Like brute. Like is it ReZero type?
No.
For like Madoka Magica, where it completely flips the script.
It's like flip the script, boom, took a fucking Glock 30 to the head. dead, blood everywhere kind of thing. I was like, that's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna wait till it finishes. Then I'll see what everyone says. If it fucks with landing,
I'm definitely like personally, I'm definitely a binge watcher. Like I'll wait till something is over and then just watch it all in one go.
I like that a lot. Yeah, I prefer to do that, especially when I have like long travels for work or something. If I got to travel like 3 hours somewhere for work, I'm like, I'd rather know that I have something I can watch on the train while I'm working, rather than like sitting there like I'm fucking bored. I only have work to do. Wish I had something to listen to and or watch when I was like on this fucking train. I mean, I get that 100%. I think that's probably why I'm leaving Cyberpunk for a while. I'll eventually get to it when I have a little more time.
Cyberpunk is not. I think Cyberpunk is only like what 10 episodes, 12 episodes.
Oh, easy. Okay,
it's really short.
That's an easy watch. Okay, I can smash that.
But yeah, you could like I watched it in a weekend.
Oh, I could smash that. Easy,
five a day done. Easy. But honestly, like I don't watch that anime, and I can definitely say that like it is the best anime I've. Weirdly enough,
go on.
I said this before in the previous live stream as a subs only household. Just watch the dub of Cyberpunk because you lose so much not doing that.
You were saying, yeah. I might have to. It makes it easier as well for those who don't actually speak Japanese. Like watch like a sub,
of course,
a dub instead.
But it's funny because like one of the characters, Rebecca, she's her voice actor. For some reason the planets aligned and I ended up watching Boss Baby for whatever reason due to teaching children at school.
Oh, that's right. Of course, yeah. I forgot you taught children for a second. I was like, how the fuck are you watching Boss Baby? Not
just for fun. Not like, come on.
I feel like you fell.
I have some self-respect.
I feel like you fell down the stairs. Your phone fell out your pocket. You broke both your legs, and Boss Baby just flicked up on the screen. You're like,
well, this is my life now.
Siri, stop it! Help! Stop. My Siri just turned on.
Yeah, but it was funny because like I watched Cyberpunk recently, and then she does a voice of a character in that show, and all I could hear was that just like I could just imagine her lines coming out of Rebecca's mouth, and I'm just like, this is super weird because it's exactly the same voice. It's not even like she didn't even try to change it.
I really enjoy when I realize that like a certain character is doing like a different. Obviously, voice actors do different like characters, but it's fun to hear like I don't know Zoro's voice actor in like a different show playing like a bad guy. I'm always like, Zoro, you can't be doing that, Zoro.
I always love watching TV and hearing the voice actor for Frieza do like commercials. And I'm like, thanks, Frieza. Thanks for selling me like car insurance or something. That's really funny.
That's the greatest. That's really funny. So fucking good. Oh my gosh. I've only heard that occasion. I think once on YouTube, I had like something playing. I did my ad blocker on, and some ad was playing, and I was like, is that Frieza?
Yeah, it happens a lot.
Is Frieza trying to sell me Gyudon right now?
It happens a lot.
What the fuck, Frieza? Chill, bro. Frieza's still favorite Dragon Ball Z villain of all time. He's just. I mean, we're talking about manga a little bit, so I'm gonna keep up a little bit more. Have you seen in the there's a new Dragon Ball Z movie that I've yet to see.
The superhero one?
Indeed, I've yet to see it. I'll eventually watch it eventually, I think. But in the manga, apparently Frieza got like one more power up.
Sure.
So he was like, do you know what?
I mean, at this point, they're all fucking pointless.
Oh yeah, indeed. There's like Frieza Gold is like the power up that he got to in like Dragon Ball Z Super.
Yeah, that was the previous power up.
Yeah. So now there's like Frieza Black. I think it's black. Yeah, black.
Sure.
That's what I said.
Sure.
That's what I said. I was like, cool. Like someone showed me that, someone sent it to me. They were like, did you see that Frieza got a new power up? And I was like, nice.
I mean, like, this is just at this point, stuff like Ultra Instinct Shaggy is like a parody joke, but like the more time that passes, the more and more that joke becomes less funny because it becomes actual reality with other characters getting stupid powers.
Didn't they make that canon?
Yes, they did make it canon, which is that's what I mean. Like it's so dumb.
They made that shit canon.
Yeah, like
which changes everything.
Dragon Ball is it's so dumb because once they got to the point where they're like, oh, we're gonna just like blow up universes now, it's like, where do you go from there, right?
Oh, that's why I'm currently rewatching a little bit of Dragon Ball Z Super because it's a very good like turn your brain off, noise in the background type of anime, and like I'm on the bit where they're like in the big old thing. Dragon Ball Z loves a fucking tournament, and they're in the big old universe tournament, and it's like you got the two little super god kids just like, well, I'm gonna fucking erase your universe, get fucked, and which is hilarious to me.
I agree with this take. Transformation in Dragon Ball is like the new iPhone upgrade.
Fuck off.
I got Super Saiyan 14 now.
Bruh, now I'm Super Saiyan 3 Kaioken
5G.
Bro, have you seen? There's like I forgot about this transformation. So I started rewatching it, and it was like, I'm Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20, and I was like, that can't be real. I must have made that up.
Where he's like blue, but then he also is using Kaioken, so it's like kind of purple.
Yeah, he's got the red thing around him as well. And
you're not
like,
it's
real.
It's
no.
real. Yeah,
yeah.
Fucking dumb.
I was watching it on the way here, like this episode, and like I almost like started laughing on the train because the guy was like things like Krillin and like Tien talking, and he's like, don't worry, Krillin's like, don't worry guys, soon as Goku uses Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20, he'll be able to turn this match around. And someone's like, no, he's been using it from the start. And everyone's like, oh no, what about
Dragon Ball's dumb. Dragon Ball should have ended after Z.
This is the dumbest shit. But sometimes I'm here for it. It's fucking funny. Like
anything that goes past 3 should just stop.
Just stop. No, yeah.
Just stop.
I liked... what happened to Super Saiyan 4? That was cool as shit. That was interesting.
Super Saiyan 4 looks awful.
Yeah, it was cool as shit. I've not re-seen it in my adult years, but as a child, I remember it being cool as shit.
Super Saiyan 4 is from GT, isn't it?
Indeed, it is from GT, yeah.
Yeah, and nobody likes GT.
Nobody likes GT.
Well, that's not true. I know people who do like GT.
Except for the theme song was good for GT.
Hey, okay.
In another time and place.
Dan Dan is okay. I'm okay with Dan Dan.
Hey, come on. Let's go.
Excellent.
That's what you do.
Song.
For the professional way, the adult way to watch Dragon Ball Z GT is you turn it on, you watch the theme song, you watch the recap, next episode.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, pretty much.
You skip to like the end where it goes the next time on whatever,
next time
and then
on Dragon Ball GT. Yeah. Will Goku go Super Saiyan Gogeta for Kaioken 100?
Sure, maybe. I don't know.
I hope so. Let's get this shit over with. I would love to be the.
I mean, GT is the fucking series where the evil bad guy is named Baby. So
that's right. He was named Baby. Fucking dumb, dude. I want to be the narrator of Dragon Ball Z, like GT, but I don't want to watch the episode. I want you go in, you get given the script,
yeah,
and you go, okay, you get one take. You no pre-reads. Open the envelope, you read it once, that's it. You have one chance, one take, get this preview right, your whole career's leading with it. So imagine you have to, it's like the end of episode like 24, and every week is someone different. I don't want them to get used to it. Guy comes in, he opens the thing. It's like, alrighty, so say next time on Dragon Ball Z, you open the envelope and you read it out. It's okay. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, will Vegeta be able to defeat Baby in his new Super Saiyan G fusions with Goku in Super...
Wait, he can do that now?
What? He's just like, wait, what? Sure, that'll be great. Fucking sick, bro.
This is just the guy they just do like as like a diversity hire on the weekends to bring him in. Like he doesn't even really care. He's like an intern or something.
I would love
they just get the intern to read the new episode prompts.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, will Vegeta be able to suck off Goku in a way to what? So what is this? Oh, that's my fan script. Sorry, bro.
That's my dojin.
That's my dojin. Sorry, bro. It's the real one.
I'm sure that exists.
1000% that exists.
100% that exists.
1000%. I'm not gonna say that. There's some weird shit, dude. Don't look up. Don't dive too deeply into any dojin if you value your sanity in any way.
You know what? That's right. They never talk about the character reincarnation of Boo in GT. Like Oob is in like the first 2 episodes and then he's never mentioned again.
Racist. I'm gonna go fucking racism. Apparently he was meant to be like this super powerful, like he has tons of ability, and in his base form he was able to like beat up Goku and Super Saiyan whatever.
That would be a show. That would make a good YouTube video. Imagine the dude who's reading the bumpers for every episode is he's never actually seen Dragon Ball, so all he knows about Dragon Ball is whatever he's read out from the titles, and like I want him to describe what he's watching, like what is the story of Dragon Ball, just based solely on the bumpers in between episodes.
Imagine how confused you would be. There's a man called Goku. Sometimes he has black hair, sometimes he goes Super Saiyan. Saiyan. His best friend Vegeta is he doesn't say anything.
Right, yeah.
Fucking sick. He has kids sometimes and some doesn't. There's a really nice guy called Piccolo and his son Gohan. Because apparently, like, if you read just the bumpers, like, you wouldn't assume Goku's the dad.
Hell no.
Fuck it, I'd assume it's Piccolo. Let's go. Like,
yeah, I mean, let's be real. Piccolo is more of a dad than Goku's ever been.
Piccolo's a dad, and he's also black, according to the black community.
I mean, if you're gonna claim him, sure, go ahead.
But we love him. Piccolo's definitely black. There's certain things he does in like Dragon Ball Z, and I'm like, that's black father energy right there. That's what
like blowing up the moon.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like giving like people side eye, just being like in the corner, straight chilling. I'm like, that man is cool.
Shooting someone through the chest.
Bro, that man is cool.
I mean, Piccolo is my favorite character. He's just cool.
Piccolo.
He's just cool.
He's fucking cool. You rip his arm off. Bah,
I'm glad that they gave Piccolo a new, like, he's like orange Piccolo.
I wanted to talk about this. Yes, indeed. So I was not gonna watch Dragon Ball Z Superhero. I was like, I don't care. Like, will I watch it? Probably not. Maybe one day if I have like 2 hours free and I want to train someone, I'll watch it. And then out of nowhere, they were like, Vegeta's got a new power up. I was like, I don't care.
Who cares?
Gohan's unlocked his secret potential again. Don't care.
Well, that's like the third time, right? Because like he got it from the Kingdom Eking guy, and then he got it from the Kai, and now this is like the third time.
Third fucking time, Gohan. How much fucking potential? You are wasting your potential.
He's wasted potential. Gohan is wasted potential. Wasted
potential. He gets potential unlocked, then he fucking wastes it by being, what was this thing? Great Saiyaman or some bullshit.
Hey,
fuck that guy.
Hey, no.
Fuck that
Great
guy. Saiyaman
is the best thing to happen to that series. You want to know why?
Go on.
Because it wasn't just another bullshit enemy of the week. I need to train and get stronger storyline. You're right.
It was him just
they
protecting
actually
justice.
did something different, and I can appreciate that.
Okay, okay.
Instead of just being like, "Congratulations, you just killed Cell. Now there is a gum monster coming to fight you," and you're like, "Oh fuck, okay, I guess."
This is Boo. And after that, this is Baby.
Yeah.
And after that, this is Super Baby 2.
And then here's like a giant hairless rat cat. I don't know what he is, but
what?
Yeah, he's from space.
Oh, Beerus?
Yeah.
Beerus? Oh, yeah. This is the god of destruction. He's here to fuck up the shit.
Because, like, now we're just fighting God.
Oh, no.
I mean, as most Japanese JRPGs need to do, you have to fight God at some point.
Listen, in my lifetime, probably in yours, I assume that eventually, because I'm living in Japan...
Someone's going to fight God.
That's why I'm training so hard. Someone has to fight God. And I don't trust these fucking liver-legged, limpy dickheads to fight God. I'm going to do it. I'm gonna fight God. Not now. I'm not ready. Eventually.
Sometime.
No, not now. I mean, like, give some time. Like, guys, calm down.
You need to hit the hyperbolic time chamber.
I gotta hit that time chamber. Listen, if I don't hit that time chamber, how am I gonna fight God? Come on. Knowing me, I'd probably go into the hyperbolic time chamber and just chill the entire time. Just be straight chilling. But now I can catch him on all my enemies. Jordan, you've been locked away for basically 50 years, the hyperbolic time chamber time. What have you been doing? Listen, I've caught up to all of Berserk. Everyone will be like, oh, dude, fucking...
Excellent. Fucking time well spent.
Time well fucking spent.
That was in between your training, right?
So the what now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, training. The wireless connection, very good in hyperbolic time chamber. There is no one else there to fuck up my Wi-Fi. It's fantastic. 4G. Piccolo.
Yes, Piccolo, yes.
Powers. That's the only reason I wanted to watch the movie, because I heard that Piccolo had like a new cool power-up. And I read nothing about it because I want to know like how he got it and sort of what it is. It sounds very interesting, honestly.
I mean, he turns orange. I don't, like...
He's cool.
I don't think they really explain much more than that.
We'll find out during the movie.
They don't have to.
Nah, it's Dragon Ball Z. You don't explain shit anyway.
Yeah.
Speaking of random training and stuff, I was, I love this. I was doing sparring. My poor kickboxing teacher hurt his back and he couldn't fight for the last couple of weeks. Very sad. Hope he has a nice recovery. Poor man. He's a lovely man. Nicest man I've ever trained with. Absolute fucking gem. And he's very good at what he does. The man is terrifying to fight. Very, 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 very strong, very skilled, very talented man. And he can watch you fight, and he can watch you train. He'll go, oh, he can see everything you're doing wrong. And he'll go, oh, correct this one thing. Correct this one thing. Correct this one. And he knows all you're doing wrong, but he gives you like slowly, one at a time, the things that you can correct like bit by bit. We did like the sparring this week. Only 3 people turned up. Fantastic. 3-person class, very good. So we did like 2 on rotation sparring. So you stay on, you fight 2 people, and then you get off, and the person on fights one more person, then they get off, and they fight. And it goes on and on and on. Very fun. Exhausting. Fucking exhausting. So teacher realizes, he goes, oh, since only 3 of you, I'm watching everyone really closely. I'm going to giving you like things to avoid, things to dodge, things to like change, things to not do again. Like, so my thing was, he goes, Jordan, your sways are really good. So if those are no sways, like when a punch comes in, you just like, ooh, just sway back. Easy. No matter how fast your punch is coming in, I can always sway. It's easy. I don't know what it is. My body reacts. Very cool. But what I can't do, you know, step-ins, when you do a little shoulder thing, you step in and you avoid the punch. You little, like,
sure, yeah, like past your head. You mean?
Like head slips. I'm awful. I can't do them. It's so hard. I can't do them. So I just don't. So I'm like, this is hard. I'm not gonna do it. And he realized, he was like, oh, Jordan, your sway is really good. So, yeah. He's like, why don't you do any head slips? And I'm like, what was that? What was that? He's like, here's what I'm gonna do. No more sways for the rest of the training session. I mean, you absolute piece of shit. Why have you done this? And he's like, no, just do head slips the entire time. And so everyone's like, oh, he got him now. He's not allowed to do any sways. We fucking got him now. So like, he gave everyone like things they can do and things they can't do in the entire thing. And one thing he said was, the other 2 guys I fight, they're really good. They've been fighting for a really long time. So they always like drop their guard. Every time they'll drop their guard. They'll forget to like tuck in. They won't tuck their chins in. So he goes, you guys are dropping your guards a bit too much. He's like, oh, sorry, teacher. I said, yeah, you got to hold your guards up. And I think in order to hold your guards up more efficiently, I think you need something scary to come at you. Because when those 2 of them fight, they always drop their guards. Because they're strong, but they're not like...
Yeah,
So he turns to me and just goes, Jordan, how much power are you using? And I'm like, enough. Not a lot, a little bit. I'm pulling back. He's like, rank it up. 10, 20%? Put up a little bit more. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, bring it up, a little more. And already the 2 are like scared of my punch, because like my jabs for like straights, my straights for like trains, is what he said. He was like, I don't like this guy's punches. And so he goes, bring up a little more. And I was like, why is that? He's like, the guards keep dropping. Bring it up a little bit more. And I was like,
yeah, they'll be scared if they actually take an actual punch.
Bro, okay, fuck me. I hit this guy and I felt really bad. So like,
that's sparring, man.
Bro, I'm sparring. He's a really tall guy, has nice reach. And I'm talking to my little brother about how to like break his reach, basically. Stepping quick, get some combos in. And he keeps always like, he's really bad at like negotiating his guard. He'll be high all the time or he'll be low all the time. He never does both. So his like guard is always open. And I was like, am I supposed to hit him? So I'm like, I think I am, yeah, because his guard's open. Sensei said like, if he's open, you hit him. So we're doing a little, I'm like, oh, he's open. Oh, Sensei said I got to hit him. I got to hit him very straight. And I hit him so cleanly, so directly, like I can still kind of feel it. And it was like on Wednesday. And I felt so mad. I was like,
I mean, you'll learn then, right? Like, dude, you need to cover up.
I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, oh man, I'm so sorry. He was like, no. He's like, no, it's fine. I'm like, it's clearly not fine. Like, I'm so sorry. So
I assume you guys are wearing like gloves and
stuff.
Yeah.
I wear.
Can't be that.
Nah,
bad.
It wasn't. I have to wear 16-ounce gloves. Everyone else has like 12, 10. Because they're like, Jordan's scary. He gets the heaviest gloves. The 6-ounce one's like, it's like the most padding. Very, very fun. Like, so I actually like constant head slips. Like, I had to be doing like head slips the entire time. So I was also getting my shit absolutely pushed in. Very fucking fun, honestly. But hitting a guy so we finished up. Everyone's like cleaning up the floors and stuff. And this guy, he turns to me and he goes, oh, Jordan, like, there's a guy hit in the chest. He goes, oh, Jordan, like, great fucking match today, really good fun. And I got one really good head slip timing off, but I went way too low, so my hook, he had no guard up, so my hook like missed his head because I wasn't like standing up tall enough. And he goes to me, hey Jordan, that last hook you did, I was like, yeah. He's like, it was really good. I said, oh thanks man. He goes, listen, it was fucking terrifying. And I go, where? He goes, it went so close past my head, I felt like a vortex of air. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And he's like, no, I don't want to fight you anymore. Like, it was really scary. And I was like, no, he's like, I'm joking. But like, he's like, bro, I will never drop my guard again. Like, his guard was like scuddy after that. And I was like, oh, this is what like.
Is there like a specific guard that you're supposed to use in kickboxing?
Mostly it's like the guard where your knuckles are basically at like your what do you call it, your cheekbones, kind of avenue. You can do like a turtle guard,
turtle shell, yeah,
if you're like ducking in. You can do like a thin guard if you're like playing out. Legs go up to connect your knee to your elbow if you're blocking. Like
stuff can't come,
like kicks and stuff
come through.
Guards are probably the hardest thing to really master, but the problem is the two guys I was fighting have been doing it for so long, like doing kickboxing for so long, that they should have this down to a T, but they don't.
Right.
And that's why he's like, just fuck him up a little bit, you know? Really fucking fun. I've got to say, like, I talk about kickboxing a lot on and off, like Mike, and I got to say, guys, do a martial art. It's so right. David agrees with me. It's so much fucking fun. Like, there's.
I don't do one now, but I used to. Yeah.
There's something very satisfying about not even if you don't spar, just about like really practicing and moving, getting it off like really perfectly. Like, it feels really like good. You know what I mean? It's fun times. I just wanted to share a little dumb martial arts with you guys. That's it. Had a good time. Very fucking fun though. But yeah, I hope my teacher gets a speedy recovery, because like, my God, that boy. His back. Poor man, dude. Bless his soul.
Do we wanna I mean, we didn't have like many topics this week, but we did have some.
Yeah, indeed.
We'll go with your topic. Mine's not super interesting, to be honest. It's more like an update than anything.
Okay, smash it.
My update?
My topic first.
Okay. So
my gosh.
I mean, you wanted to talk about it. Shouldn't you introduce?
Indeed. My God. So, a couple weeks ago?
It was longer than that. It was like a month
ago. So, a month ago, we were talking about how the creator of Yugioh, I forget his name. What's his name? Alam. You good?
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. We were talking about the creator of Yugioh was found like sort of dead, scuba gear on, kind of out, like sort of far from the shore. Like, drowned.
Mr.
Takahashi himself. And we were very surprised. We're like, we were both saying, we were like, he's like apparently a good swimmer. Apparently he's like done scuba diving before. Everyone knows that you're meant to be diving in pairs and stuff. That's really strange. And we didn't understand like how this could happen. And at the time, we weren't saying like foul play, but it was like, this feels, you know what I mean? Like,
suspect. Yeah, like something is weird.
Turns out, the man died a fucking hero.
Yes.
My God, the man died an absolute fucking hero. So the entire story goes that apparently there's a massive riptide that came in, and it swept out like 3 people into the ocean.
Yeah, it was like a mother and a child and someone else.
A third person. Yeah, a military guy who was at the beach at the time, and Mr. Takahashi decided they're gonna dive in and like save these people, and they did. They all were saved. Like, the woman was saved, the mother was saved, the child was saved, and the third person was saved. But sadly, like, because of how like ridiculously strong this riptide was, Takahashi was like pulled out like under.
Yeah, and he couldn't get back.
Fucking horrendous. So yeah, it turns out that's how he died. He died like a hero, saving people's lives. That's insane.
Yeah, I'm glad that it wasn't like some kind of weird like circumstance. Same. Like, unfortunate the way that it happened. Indeed. But like, you know, he died saving people, so
that's insane. I didn't expect this to be the final update of the story.
Right, yeah, definitely not. I did not expect that either.
It's weird that it took so long to come out, but I guess there was lots of like investigations as to what had happened before they could release it to the press, basically. But absolutely insane. Like,
unfortunate.
Really, honestly unfortunate. I think we spoke about it a little bit before when we initially spoke about his death, but the man had like a massive impact on like more than just one generation. I think like everything from our generation on like onwards has had some kind of impact on by like Yu-Gi-Oh! Because even now there's like Yu-Gi-Oh! GXP or whatever.
Like, they just announced a new series like soon.
Yeah. Like, it's a
I think
massive...
it's like this month or next month or something. It starts.
It's a massive like cultural phenomenon he's created. I think Beyblade and such came out almost at the same time. I remember watching
maybe in the West. I don't know about in Japan,
the West, yeah. But I remember like Beyblade like Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, and stuff, like, they all have had like a pretty big cultural impact, but no one's having fucking Beyblade tournaments.
Nope, not anymore.
Nope. I ain't seen a single Dragon Ball Z tournament. None. Not the one. Not one motherfucker's gone Super Saiyan. None. Not a single one. We've had years to practice. Fucking years. No one.
Yep.
But Yu-Gi-Oh! Still tournaments, still collectibles, still card games going on. Like, it's a massive fucking thing. I would say it's up there with Magic the Gathering, honestly. Like,
it's pretty. It's not quite as big. Well,
no.
I don't know, because Magic's pretty fucking big.
Magic's giant.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
When I think of like big card tournaments, literally,
it's those two. It's Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's it. Those are the only two that come to mind. I couldn't name any other big card tournament. And I'm sure there's gonna be people like, oh, what about the I don't know,
poker?
What about fucking poker? Fuck you.
Fuck poker.
Talking about anime,
No,
the real tournaments, bro. What about fucking the Dragon Ball Z cards from the gun packets in the 90s? No, they don't count. As delicious as they were.
I mean, there's like Duel Masters, but like, who plays Duel Masters?
It's not the same. I played for like 2 weeks and I was like, this is fun, but I'm done.
Does Pokemon count?
No, we don't play Pokemon tournaments, do they?
Sure they do.
Do they? The card game?
Yeah,
but no one knows the rules.
Well, I mean, maybe you don't.
David, do you know the rules?
Yes, I know the rules.
Do you fucking know the rules?
Yes, I know the rules.
How the fuck do you play Pokemon?
Well, with cards.
Nah, it's like you need dice and you need like...
You don't need a dice, you need a coin.
See?
What do you need? A coin.
It's too much.
Most things come with a coin.
That's too much. David, when have you
I have a coin literally right behind me.
David, when have you last seen a coin? You've never seen a coin, David.
Today, when I paid for a lot of stuff with them.
David, don't lie to me. There's no
Lots of
coins anymore. It's only it's only cashes in Japan now.
Right.
Or in the future.
No, but yeah, it's like, it sucks because the story really should have been, you know, he saves 2 people and lives, and it's unfortunate that it happened to be that was the end of it.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Honestly, it was it's one of the endings where you're like, wow, he died here, but you're like, yeah, but he also died.
Yeah,
I didn't like it at all. But it's want to give the update for those who like don't follow sort of Japanese news.
In Atlanta, Pokemon card games are huge.
Are you fucking serious? Shut the fuck up.
Dude, I'm not surprised by that. Pokemon is still like huge in the card game scene.
I know that Pokemon is still huge, but I thought it was basically just like collecting games
and people who shit in hallways.
People who shit in hallways.
Wait, do you not know about this?
What the fuck happened?
Oh my god. All right, well, we're gonna take a little bit of a detour here.
Wait, what? Wait, is this a thing?
Oh yeah.
Who's shitting in hallways? You're right. Pokemon is fucking huge in Atlanta. Damn. Fuck me, dude. Thank you. Bloody hell. There's a Pokemon thing like just aimed like specifically at Atlanta. Holy shit. Go on. Weave me a tale. What the fuck happened?
Here is the catch. I don't know, what do you call it? The title, the catch, the eye-catching title.
The hook.
Pokemon champion stripped a title after alleged poo fight in hotel.
Wait, hold on. What? Damn it. What?
Please be disappointed in your country. The winner of the UK Pokemon Championship.
I thought it was gonna be American when you said poop. No. Why have you
Bunch of shit flingers in the UK.
Fucking dickheads. Why the fuck? Fuck me. Go on.
Ruben Lasigui? I don't know how to. It's too Italian for me.
That's a what the fuck? Nope. Ruben.
Yes, Ruben. Mr. Ruben. He has been stripped of his title by the Pokemon Company for failing to maintain high standards of behavior conducive to the family-friendly environment. How? By allegedly having a poo fight in a hotel corridor. Yes, with human poo. And then the picture.
Wait, what's the picture?
The picture immediately after the sentence is fucking Diglett.
That's so on the nose.
Oh man.
Whoever wrote this article,
Oh, bravo.
You knew what you were doing.
Oh man, it continues. Firstly, we should point out that the actual fight bit is being disputed, but not the poo.
Oh no.
The post on Pokexperto, translated through Google Translate, appears to imply that a single human defecation was placed in a hotel hallway as a joke, presumably to trick fellow contestants into thinking it was a diglet. What? And subsequently challenging it to a duel, but that's not what other reports are saying. After 30 to 40 minutes in my room relaxing with a quick snooze, I woke to the sound of banging coming from down the hall where the Spanish team were staying. It seems at some point after they had turned up, we went to the Witherspoons. The Spaniards had decided to have a poo fight in the corridor, and this had upset the staff and several guests. Wow.
They were drunk, and they decided to have a poo fight.
Yep. No. The UK team had left and came back, and the Spanish team, who were the champions, I guess, had a shit fight in the hallway.
Shut the fuck up. So wait, so it was the Spanish teams who did it?
I mean, I guess he is Spanish. It happened in the UK.
Oh God.
But he is Spanish. So you've been spared some embarrassment there.
Let's go.
It has not been explicitly stated that this is the reason for the Spaniards title to be removed, but Pokemon organized play manager Dave Schwimmer posted on the Smogon forums, the Pokemon Company International expects its players to maintain high standards of behavior conductive of the family-friendly environment, blah, 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 blah. If the incident and actions are indeed linked, we're not surprised such dramatic action was taken by the event's organizers. It can only hurt the brand. I mean, who isn't thinking, poo, come on right now?
Brilliant.
There you go.
Absolutely. You couldn't write better comedy.
Oh yeah, but this has been
brilliant.
What is with people like that are really into Nintendo shit just being the biggest degenerate man children ever?
What I don't get is, okay,
Smash players, man children,
yeah,
and pedophiles.
I heard about this indeed. Yeah.
Well, we don't need to cover that, but
my problem is, you're in a hallway. Here's the thing. You're in a hallway. You've just won a competition, David. You've won the Duel Masters 2022.
No, it's Pokemon. I've won it.
Betty, you've won the Pokemon 2022 Regional UK Cup, and you're going back to your hotel room in the UK, and you see a massive fucking turd.
Dios mío.
Right?
This is Italian. Never mind. That's Spanish.
Fucking Dio, save me. Zawardo. Like, why would you... In seeing this, that's all Italian, seeing a massive human shit in the middle of the fucking corridor, who then goes, aha, poo fight? How? That's my question. How do you go from, oh, there's a shit in the hallway, and you don't go, let me call reception to be like, hey, yo, this is weird.
There's human feces in the hallway.
Someone has shat in the hallway. Can you get CSI down here, get some DNA samples, and work out who the fuck shat in the hallway? That's weird. Mm-hmm. Who goes, no, guys. Poo fight. This is a challenge. we now have to, I assume, go back to our respective rooms, shit in our hands like the apes we are, and then throw them around the fucking
hallway. Yeah.
You guys are fucking stupid. You guys are fucking dumb.
Yep.
Like, you guys are
I don't get it.
Fucking dumb. Like, this what are you, 10? Are you 10? No, 10-year-olds don't do this. What are you, 2? What are you, fucking 2? Idiots. Fucking idiots.
There's some Pokemon Championship lore for you that was just stored away in my brain somewhere.
What? Was this recent?
Fairly recent. When did this come out? This was in... it's pretty old now. 2012.
22. Oh my god, these people are 10 years older. Imagine your name is now tied up forever.
I'm just about to do a Google search of this guy's name and see what he has done since
2012.
Choosing the poo, as it were.
You can never have that written anywhere on your CV. You have to leave the world of Pokemon, because you can't go back into it and be like, oh, yeah, I used to play Pokemon when I was like 10 years ago. Because they're going to go, oh, really? Were you good? Championship? Oh, I'll look it up. And the first thing they're gonna see is fucking Luis Dios Mio has thrown his shit around the fucking hotel room.
So I'm looking here. It's like got listings of like his placements and then shitting in a hallway. That is the only Google results.
Are you serious? No.
So I'll read like the results as I go down. Player profile.
Yeah.
Player profile.
Yeah. Nice.
Stripped of company for shitting in a hallway.
Oh no.
Stripped of thing for shitting in a hallway. Player profile. Player profile. Shitting in a hallway. Shitting in a hallway. Shitting in a hallway. Shitting in a hallway.
Oh
stripped
no.
of title. Shitting in a hallway.
The balance is bad. The only two is like player profile.
So like at that point, it's just like yikes.
So imagine you're at like a prospective interview and they go, "Hey, any hobbies and interests? Oh, you just like Pokemon? Pokemon, you say? Yeah. Oh, that reminds me of those Fujiko people.
I enjoy the image search because it's him, him,
yep, shit.
Him,
yep,
Doug Trio.
Oh god, oh no, you see Doug Trio?
Yeah, Doug Trio.
Oh no, and you click on that, you know what's gonna happen? Shit in the hallway. Lord have mercy.
Yep.
He done fucked up.
There's a picture of Pikachu that underneath it just says Dukemon.
You absolute fucking beaut. Good job. See, here's the thing. If this was like Digimon, I'd forgive him. There's a shit Digimon.
There's multiple shit.
There's multiple shit Digimon. If this was Digimon, I'd be like, do you know what? Fair enough. You got caught up too much in the lore. You got a little bit confused. You thought you were Digivized. Fair play. We strip you of your title. We don't make it into a big thing. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
You drank a little bit too much of the Kool-Aid. We forgive you. Don't worry about it. If it's Digimon.
Sure.
This ain't Digimon. You can't be doing that shit here. It's Pokemon. We an established fucking thing. There's a reason there's no more Digimon tournaments. Too many motherfuckers shitting in hallways.
It's true.
Fucking stupid. Thank you for that lore, David. It will never escape my mind.
Yep. Now you will know forever.
Didn't want to know, but thanks.
Of the shit champion.
David, give me your update. You were saying.
All right. So I guess we're gonna jump into the Ibaraki News Minute. This just in this week.
Ibaraki
has moved out of the last place as the least attractive prefecture in Japan. Congratulations.
Congrats, Ibaraki.
You've moved out of last place.
Proud of you. Thing is, they've put in
48th.
They're 48th now?
They're 48th.
They've put in some hard work.
Yep, they've done some work.
They have done. I was even sent a thing from my old teacher a little while ago, and it showed like Ibaraki's sort of new tourism campaign.
Yes,
and it's very much focused on like the nature of Ibaraki. Ooh, the countryside of Ibaraki. Like it looks very interesting. Let me find it. Hold on.
So now my question is here, because I don't know if you've seen this news.
Go on.
Who has now taken the shit crown from Ibaraki?
I don't know. Oh my god. Is it someone I expect or I don't expect?
It could be somewhere you expect. I would like see it and be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh my god. Okay, who is taking the shit crown from Ibaraki? This is a new Ibaraki tourism campaign, by the way.
Looks great.
That's great. For those that know, the Ibaraki new tourism campaign is basically, it shows like it's people camping. It's got like a supper board, a bigger standing up surfing thing, tents, bikes. They're leaning in heavily to like the countryside, come camping, glamping thing, which is good. They should. I think that is.
I agree.
What people want to go to Ibaraki for. Once they're trapped in your prefecture, then you can force feed them all the slimy bean shit you want. But until then, you got to play it coy. It's like a first date. You hide all your weird parts until the second day, until they're trapped in your basement or some shit. I don't know what you weirdos are up into. So who's now 48, 49? Give me 3 guesses.
Okay.
Let me think of the prefectures that I know. Is it? Yamanashi was pretty high, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, Yamanashi was pretty good. Wait, let me open a map.
Ishikawa. No, it's not Ishikawa.
It's not Ishikawa. Oh, in the audience, you can please don't Google,
please.
But please guess as well. Ishikawa's pretty decent.
If I see the answer, I won't read it out.
I'm not looking at chat, so go for it. Is it one of my guesses? Is it Yamaguchi?
No.
Fuck. Oh my god, Yamaguchi, I'm sorry. You are pretty cool, but there's nothing really there. Who was the last? Is it? Oh, fucking 2 guesses left. Who was low down? I think this place is shit. There's only one thing there, but I think Japanese people like it. Is it Totori?
No, it is not Totori.
Totali's pretty high, right?
Yeah, it's like middle of the pack.
Ah, I thought so. The lowest one, Saitama was pretty up. No, Saitama got better, but it was still pretty trash. Give this stuff. I have one guess left. Oh my god.
Want a hint?
No. I'll get it if you give me a hint. I've two I'm thinking between. I think it's either gonna be Gunma or Saitama, maybe.
It is neither of those.
Fuck's sake. Okay, go on. What is it?
I'll give you a hint.
Okay, give me a hint.
It is in West Japan.
West Japan. West
we have a guess from outside the room. What's your guess?
Go on. No,
wrong.
I already said Shiga. Did I? No, I said Tottori.
Tochigi. No, it's not Tochigi.
Is it Saga?
It is Saga.
Oh, get fucked! Yay! I knew it.
Saga is the least attractive.
Oh wait,
prefecture.
I shouldn't be dancing on fucking Saga's. I'm sorry.
Dancing on Saga's grave.
So I worked it out. I looked at Kyushu and I went, out of all these places,
what place is the worst?
Yeah, literally, I was like, I have all these places. Which one have I never been to? And I don't. Saga. Saga.
I mean, Saga is kind of the unfortunate province being right next to where Fukuoka is, right?
Bro,
like
Saga is jammed between fucking Fukuoka and Nagasaki.
Right. So it's like you either go to those two and you don't go to Saga, right?
Do you know what the worst thing is? I feel really bad about this now. When I was first doing like a big travel in Kyushu, I started at Nagasaki, and then from Nagasaki I wanted to go to both Kumamoto and eventually Fukuoka. Now what I could have done is I could have went to Saga first and then Fukuoka and then Kumamoto. What I did was I took a longer route to leave Nagasaki to go to Kumamoto first and just completely avoided Saga, because I was like, what do I do there?
What do I do there?
Yeah, I was like, what do I do here?
Like, I mean, Saga is like Ibaraki in that sense that I think there is stuff to do there. They just do God.
I'll put it this way. I'm looking at the map right now. If I
El Saga.
El Saga, bro. Rip Saga. But this way, if I click on, I'm on Google Maps. Laga. Sala? Nah, I don't know. We'll work it out. We'll workshop it. So I'm on Google Maps right now. If I click on Nagasaki Prefecture, like you get a bunch of like photos come up. You know when you open the thing. I open Nagasaki. There's an amazing view of like Nagasaki from like this big mountain.
From the like observatory or whatever. Yeah.
The night view, like a tower thing they've built there, little castle, some old buildings, beautiful. If I click on Kumamoto,
there's stuff.
Beautiful.
Castle, whatever.
Crystal fucking clear lake reflecting a mountain perfectly.
Yep.
The beautiful black castle. Absolutely fucking beautiful. Fantastic. These are the first like 2-3 images. Fukuoka, I'm doing the ones around Saga. Fukuoka, same thing. Fukuoka, first thing, Fukuoka Castle. Beautiful. Oh, the streets of Fukuoka. The temple, Daizu Nanjika Temple. The beach. Oh, that's right.
I used right Saga there in a school paper and couldn't find anything interesting about it.
Oh, bro. Ready? I'm about to click on fucking Saga.
Okay, what's in Saga?
We click on Saga, the photos that come up are a manhole.
A manhole?
You think I'm joking? That's the first photo. My man thought I was joking. The first thing that's come up is a manhole. The next one is a square building. And then
the literal sewer.
It's I didn't figure it that way. Come to Saga. Joe, check the syrup, bro.
Come to Saga. You can jump in our septic tank.
Yo, these are not good photos. Oh no, Saga, you have so much PR to do.
Saga, you gotta look at Ibaraki and you gotta start grinding.
Go, you gotta grind. There's like a nice like photo of like rolling Inaka, pretty good like countryside vibes going on. I can see that
like anywhere. You gotta give me some bangers, Saga.
You're right. You're honestly right. I need some fucking bangers. I need some hooks. I need some verses, like a chorus. I need to know what's going on here. Like, I know if I look at a lot of these prefectures, I know if I go there, there's going to be some bangers. Even if it's not like 100% entertaining, I know if I go to Ibaraki, let's say, there's a giant fucking Buddha right there. I'm going to check that out. What am I doing, Saga? Age?
Look at a manhole cover.
Look at that man. That's the top image on Google fucking Maps, bro.
That's not good. I can't. I literally cannot believe it. I'm gonna literally type in Saga right now into Google Images and see what comes up.
Oh yeah, doing Google Images. This is what comes up.
Yeah, I'm gonna type in Saga. That's it. Just Saga.
Just Saga.
Not province. Not anything. Just Saga.
I hope Sonic comes up, or it says, "Do you mean Sega?"
No, it's giving me a manga called Saga.
Me too.
I'll type in Saga Japan.
Okay, Saga Prefecture.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what Saga has. Saga has this thing, the rice fields of the.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's very cool.
They also, I guess, have like a hot air.
They got hot air balloon thing. That's cool. Why aren't you fucking promoting this, Saga? Alright, so the next person we're getting onto is Saga. We've done Ibaraki.
Yep.
We got them up in the ranking. That was literally all us.
What? I bet they listened to this podcast and were like,
100%.
Man, we're getting shit on front, right, and center. We just like we gotta leave that to Saga. They got the manhole.
They got it. I work with the Ibaraki government directly as work. 100%. They've got like one international student like you. Your job is sit in the corner and listen to Jordan's podcast. And if anything comes about us, write it down, report back to us. That man has gold. His takes are golden. That's what they did. Because literally, I was saying, promote countryside shit. What have they done? Exactly that. After 20 years of promoting slimy beans, they finally realized, yo, these.
Oh, nobody likes these.
No one likes this? What's going on here? What? But we're promoting it so hard.
You can take a balloon ride out of Saga. That's to make sure you don't ever have to see Saga again. You take the hot air balloon out.
Yeah, bro, I need the quickest way out of Saga. Yo, take this hot air balloon, my boy. My boy, take the keys to my hot air balloon.
Motherfucker went around the world in 80 days in one of these bad boys. Saga's nothing.
Saga, goddamn, boy, get out of here. The wind current's blowing west right now. Get out of here. You leave right now, you can make it to Nagasaki. Fucking go, bro.
Right. It's true. Me. Yeah, Ibaraki was fighting to avoid last place. You're right,
bro. It's that meme.
You're so right.
You know that meme? Fight for my life. Oh, Kelly meme. Fighting for my life. Yo, I love how absolutely ruthless.
I need to get a soundboard in here.
Get a soundboard.
There is a plugin for a soundboard.
We'll do it.
We get a soundboard.
As soon as the next year's prefecture ranking comes out, we have to go in it. We have to look at it. I want to see who the new top 10 are and the bottom top 10. The prefecture ranking board is honestly the most entertaining thing to me.
I wonder how much that will change now that the borders are open again.
I'm hoping there's a massive fucking mix-up. Because, like, foreigners who are coming back to Japan, like, tourists coming back to Japan, a lot of them are, like, return travelers. Mm-hmm. I don't think a lot of them are coming back for, like, the first time in Japan trips at this stage. Maybe a lot of them are, but, like, I think a lot are, like, return travelers. I think those people want to check out new areas of Japan. They've done Tokyo, they've done Kyoto, they've done Osaka, they've done fucking Kobe. They want to check out some new places. And it's as simple as which of these places are advertising to me in a way that makes the prefecture look the best. And I think if Ibaraki really start pushing this like camping, glamping, outdoor activity, easy to get around the prefecture like style of like travel, they can really fucking smash up the rankings, honestly. Like, honestly, like you fucking wreck it.
Do it.
I'll put money in there. I think if Ibra keeps it up, they can be top 30 next year. I hope they will be. Saga, you got a lot of work to do, honestly. I think there's a lot to do there.
Saga, the fact that you fell says a lot.
It does. Do you not think it was? I think Saga was really coasting by on the fact that Ibaraki was actively promoting like sticky beans.
Right. They're like, no, nobody's gonna buy this.
Saga, if I just chill quietly under the radar, I'm not getting downvoted, but I'm also not getting upvoted.
Right.
I'm safe here. But
I can just hang out and in abject mediocrity.
I'm hanging out. I'm like mid top 40s. Sometimes I'll get to 30s if prefecture really fucks up. Oh, the fucking mayor of Saitama said some racist shit. Nice. That means rank up for me.
Nice.
Everything's nice. Rank up for me. Everything's going well. But then everyone's bringing the game up. Everyone's like really up in their game, which they should be doing at this stage. Like now the borders are opening and like the yen is fucking worth shit. Mm-hmm. That massive increase of tourism, it is a fucking, hungry hippos.
Yeah,
that's what this is. It's that, but prefectures. It's about who can.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's who can snag the most prefectures, the most tourists to their prefectures from now until I guess next year.
Right. Yeah.
While the yen is shit, it's now till next year. Who can get that dime? Tokyo, they're cool. They're fine.
Tokyo doesn't care.
Tokyo doesn't
like we're gonna get money whether you like it or not.
Bro, yeah, we're gonna rake in them taxes no matter what. Recession, no recession, yen good, yen bad. Them taxes come into my bank account. Don't give a shit. We Gucci. Governor of Tokyo laughing all the way to the bank. We're gonna break these new roads and build these new roads. We got money to burn. Fuck you. The rest of these prefectures, they need to play Hungry Hungry Hippo. It's about really locking down the advertising. Get that TikTok advertising out. That's what a lot of the young people are. But also don't skimp on like the YouTube advertising or even the stuff on Instagram as well. Those are the big three to be focusing on. You really need to like working out what your demographic is, who you want in the country, who you want in the prefecture, and then advertising for them in a medium that they understand. Yep. So important. So this is what I do at work. So I'm talking about work stuff now. This is literally what I do at work. This is my everyday at work as the content director. This is what I do. Yeah, it's fun. But yeah, it's a lot, honestly.
So there's I don't know why that's changed now, because to me that would indicate that the entire list has changed, that Saga has moved, but maybe it's just...
I don't think they've done like a big... I think once a year they do the big voting thing, but I think this might just be like little votes or whatever.
Maybe it's this year's has gone through.
2022?
Yeah.
Let's give a look later. Or if it has gone through, next episode, let's do a little ranking. Let's go through it. That'll be fucking sick.
Yeah, let's see.
If it's gone through next episode,
let me just do a check.
Do a quick check, yeah. If it's gone through next episode, we'll definitely look through the ranking of like the top 5, top 10, bottom 10 prefectures. I'm not gonna look at the list until next episode if it's out, just so I can get like a nice blind look to see like what the top ones are.
Oh shit!
It's out.
Oh shit!
It's out.
Ibaraki making big moves. What? It didn't move to 47. It moved to 46.
Let's go, Ibaraki. See? This is what happens when you turn away from trying to shove beans on people's faces. This is how it's done.
Conveying our charm little by little is the only way we have.
Yes.
Says guy from Ibaraki.
Good man, guy from Ibaraki.
Says man from Ibaraki.
Just a random man. I mean, you're right. It is. Okay. You want to get that international money, you do have to promote your privilege to the internationals. Sorry to say. Like that's
true.
Just how it is. But yeah, that's all I have, my dude.
That's all I got as well.
Fantastic. Guys, I'll wrap it up here, man.
Sure.
Alright, Letty.
Oh, there's like a nice infographic too. Okay, we're gonna have to talk about this next.
We'll talk about next week. Yeah, I really want to like really deep dive into this like interesting.
Apparently came out in February of 2022.
Oh, holy shit!
But this is recent news, so I don't know.
Next week.
It came out on October 15th.
There you
go.
It's recent.
It's recent.
Fuck. No, that's today. Today is the 15th. It came out today.
Yes.
Holy shit. Next week, we're going to look up the 2022 ranking and see like what the top 10 are, what the bottom 10 are, and give you our opinion on if we believe in the ranking or not. But until then, guys, we'll see you next week where we're going to probably shit on a bunch of prefectures.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
I can only find the top 10 here, but we'll find the full list.
They always only show top 10. It's really weird. We'll find the whole list, guys. Until then, we'll see you guys next week. Stay healthy, stay safe. You know, don't do cocaine. Bye.
All right.
I'm looking at my chat.
Ooh, looking at your chat. We're still streaming. I haven't hit stop.
I'm looking at the chat. What's going on?
Where's this? Yeah, have a great weekend. Thank you for showing up.
Much day. Yeah, thanks for the chat for showing, honestly.
And we'll see you next week. Everyone who's still around. Bye-bye.